Good morning, Pisces. Well, it's morning for me. I'm up at 8 o'clock this morning doing you guys reading Pisces. This is to the point. I actually done this a couple days ago. A day ago. The turn up has been so real. Wrongly real. Not a good turn up. Anyway, if I have enough time at the end of this, I will get into my business. But first, let's get into yours. Okay. So Pisces, first we have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, and the Sun came out next. So with the Sun coming out directly after the Wheel of Fortune, I say that this is going to be a prominent, prosperous time in your life. Oh God, Pisces, just make the right decisions. I feel like it's a reason why I had a delay on these cards because I look at them differently. I was going to give you butterflies and bubbles, but I think this story has a little twist to it. It's a wonderful story, but I think it's about what you could have, Pisces. Don't get me to preaching. Let's read these cards. Okay, so anyways, the Wheel of Fortune by itself is the wheel. And you know a wheel can roll any way it want to roll. Any way it's pushed. Any way it's influenced to roll. But with the Sun next to it, it seems like your fortune, the universe, God, some people call him the universe, or whatever. I say God, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the universe too, because God is the universe, but we ain't going to get into religion right now. Everything is on your side right now. I mean, you have a lot of positive aspects going on around you, a lot of positive energy going on around you right now. Though in the recent past, you may not have realized this because you've kind of been paying attention. You know, when they say that looking at the glass half full or half empty type of deal, I think for a lot of Pisces, they've been looking at the glass half empty instead of looking at it half full. There's it's a favorable time that you're in right now. Um and with the Sun coming after the Wheel of Fortune, it says that you're gonna have clarity and things are gonna be going well for you at this time in your life. The Wheel of Fortune came first with the Sun next. I want to say that that's pointing out that this time will be favorable for you. I'm gonna go ahead and say though, if you choose for it to be. Okay, so let's go on to the next. The Page of Swords after the Sun could cause a problem, but the rest of the cards are so good, we're just not going to ignore that a little bit, but I'm going to tell you what the Page of Swords means to me. The Page of Swords got a real short mouth, and the Page of Swords got a real, oh God, I don't want to say the word haughty, but kind of haughty attitude. The Page of Swords is talking about new adventures on the horizon. The Page of Swords is an attitude to me, and it gives a really short description in the book. So I'm gonna go to the book and read it because when I see the Page of Swords now, I just say that it has more to do with an attitude than anything, or a mindset that you may be having right now. Okay, here he is. Represents children or young people, new learning experiences, the beginning stages of things and messages coming to the current being you. When upright, the Page of Swords is a perceptive young person who quickly connects the dots to construct theories about what is happening. Theories are just what we cook up in our mind about what's happening. They don't really mean it's true. His ability to plan mentally and to cut to the chase makes this page especially adept at any type of work requiring secrecy, discernment, and keen mental planning. He will be a formidable opponent in chess. Like, you wouldn't want to mess with the page in chess because he's a thinker, he has discernment, and he's keen on mental planning. He values his ability to think independently. but sometimes his sharp words or abrupt manner of communication are experienced as hurtful by those around him. I'm going to go ahead and read the last sentence. It says, sometimes this card appears when one is dealing with unwanted news or upsetting messages. And I think for you, your problem could be you could be the one delivering this news or upsetting messages to people. If you got people something to say to somebody, just really at this point in your mouth this point in your mouth, yeah, this point in your life, really watch how you say it, because it can be really cutting. And even if you don't mean to come across as arrogant, you could right now. Anyway, it's followed by the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups means somebody's rushing in. A Prince Charming is coming into your life to sweep you off of your feet, Cinderella or fella. Don't cuss him out. Because your mouth is bad right now, Pisces. Well, the Page of Swords got it going on. And he got some stuff lined up, and he putting his plans together and stuff. So this is what could make him feel like he's all of that or whatever to himself or whatever. But the Page of Swords don't feel like they need nobody. They don't feel like they got to answer to nobody. They don't feel like nobody. The Page of Swords is standing there. You see how he's standing here with this sword looking back on this cliff, this elevated? He is ready for whatever. He got his mind made up, or she got her mind made up, whoever you may be, about the future. And hey, the Sun is before the Page, so you got the Sun and the Page of Swords here. Your mind is, you know what you want, you know what you're gonna do to achieve it. Yo, conflict in this could be, being arrogant. Just try to humble yourself right now. But anyway, the Knight of Cups follows. So the Knight of Cups is talking about somebody coming into your life, like I said. And I'm gonna read that to you. The Knight of Cups says corresponds to the element of fire. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, a Leo, or Aries right now. They could be playing a significant part in your life. It suggests action, enterprise, movement, novelty, excitement coming into your life. When upright, the Knight of Cups approaches with the promise of love, romance, and emotional fulfillment. He is the Prince Charming of fairy tales who comes to help you explore your feelings. He can show you how to follow your bliss and make your dreams reality. He can also provide the inspiration to get your creative juices flowing. So either this is somebody coming in your life, or along with this attitude that you got right here, you are all about making your own dreams a reality. But usually in a love reading, somebody's coming in to help you out as far as spiritually, emotionally, and be an assistant or be some assistance to you in your path moving forward. Now, next, though, we have the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups, it just blatantly told me, when I read up on it and when I done research, that it's somebody from the past could be coming up into your life. Somebody could be confessing their love to you or something, possibly. That's all it said, and I'm gonna read it to you because I thought it was a trip. Hold on, y'all, because I don't like to just give one wing answers to stuff and say, okay, this is all it means. Like, hold on, because the book says. Let's find it real quick, y'all. Bear with me. Okay. Six of Cups says, refers to pleasant memories and enjoyable relationships returning from the past. It can herald a friendly reunion or the revival of a formal relationship, friendship, or love interest. You may find yourself exchanging gifts or sharing sexual pleasures with someone you care about. This is a card of joy, harmony, and satisfaction. Traditionally, it is a marker of things from the past. So there could be a reconciliation on the horizon for you. And coupled here with the Knight of Cups, it's just talking about love coming in, somebody to support you and somebody to help you out spiritually as far as spiritual growth, emotional growth, and stuff like that. It could be possibly this person that's returning from the past. This does not have to be a sexual interest, but this is a love reading, so it looks to me like a love reading here. Love is at the beginning of this adventure that you're going to embark upon. You make up your mind. You have clarity. You do all you can to gain clarity on your path moving forward. These cards say that you've been thinking about that a lot lately. Try not to be arrogant. Then someone rushes in to sweep you off your feet directly after you've made up your mind and made a decision on your path moving forward. This person could possibly be somebody from the past. This next one that came up. So after I pull these 5 cards, I do jumpers, and whatever hops out, I read it and let it tell me a story. So after this 5 came out, I was kind of curious. I'm like, okay, so love coming in, somebody returning from the past. What's next? So I pulled more cards. And the next card that came out was the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords says that that you are all about um, making amends at this point with any broken relationships in your life. So following this Six of Cups, it's like, okay, if somebody is coming in from the past, you're gonna have to let bygones be bygones with this person. It's a possibility that you guys had some rough patches in the past. You guys might have walked away from each other. Friendship could have turned bad, and you guys may have decided not to be friends anymore. Or a love relationship could have turned bad, and you guys decided to part ways. But it says that um, it's looking like somebody from the past might be trying to come in, whether it's of a love interest or a romantic interest, or a platonic interest, and that at this point in your journey that you're not opposed to working things out and making things right as far as relationships are concerned. At this point in your life, it's just saying that you don't want any bad blood between anybody, and that you are willing to bury the hatch if there's any hatches. You may be going into relationships that you've had in the past that you know that ended horribly, or there's still bitterness or resentment in those relationships when the relationship was beautiful at first. And so you might be seeing your part in the way things turned out at this point. And if somebody's coming in right now to ask for forgiveness for something, it's a possibility that you will forgive them. Hopefully. Well, that's what the card says. It says, when upright, the Two of Swords suggests that your inner state is calm and finely balanced. You are able to review your options and take reasoned decisions against a backdrop of changing circumstances and varying emotions. If you have had differences with others, you can see the value in resolving differences and burying the hatchet. Uh, This, this state of peace and self possession characterizes the rapport you feel with your closest friends. True friendship is based on the tender and honest balancing of the needs, wishes, and feelings of both parties. So, right now, you could also see where, relationships in your life need balance. And there's a part that you must play on bringing this balance into the relationship. You are looking at your relationships and you are assessing them fairly, it looks like. So next you have the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is just moving on from recent difficulties, recent dilemmas, recent drama, and just pushing forward. He got these two people in the boat. He got his swords with him, and he ain't even looking back. Ain't nobody on this boat looking back. So you could be making a journey. You could be moving to another state, switching jobs, or whatever. But there's definitely movement going on here with or it could just be mentally, You could just be like, okay, look, I'm tired of being mentally confined by my own thoughts. Pisces is good at that. Pisces get up in their head, and if it wasn't a trap, they'll trap themselves in their mind. Like, I swear. So you might be thinking of mentally dropping all of the stresses and worries that you really don't even need to worry about. Whatever you're moving forward, mentally, physically, you could be relocating to another place with this. So it indicates that you're moving away from troubling waters towards less turbulent circumstances with the aid of a strong and skillful oarsman. And see, that's why I say, you have this Knight of Armor coming in, shining armor. And then you have the Six of Cups, which is talking about love or somebody expressing their love towards you or something like that, or being in love. But it distinctly says that somebody from your past could be coming back to express some type of love gesture or something. I mean, the card blatantly says that. That's why I'm turning it into a love reading, because all of this love stuff going on, okay? Then right here, you're moving forward, and it said that somebody could be assisting you on your path moving forward with the Six of Swords. So it's a possibility that this person that is talking about up here is going to assist you in moving forward in whatever way that the spread is talking about. If you are moving to a new location, if this is a business venture, then it says that with the Three of Wands, that soon you'll be watching your ships come in and go out, and it's going to be in a balanced way. He's standing there thinking about what to do next. Whatever business venture he's embarked upon is working out really, really well. So this move, if you're having a move or you foresee a move in your near future, it seems that the move will be favorable. And then as soon as you move and you drop all the weight and you push forward and you move to calmer waters like the Six of Swords depicts, then immediately after that, business should be well, life should be good. And this card also says that if you cooperative ventures are favorable right now, so collaborations or anything like that, and you see somebody's coming in. Could be somebody from the past. You have to look at the situation objectively, and with this card coming up next, I feel like there could have been some kind of tension or strife, contention between you and whoever's coming in, who could possibly be essential in moving forward and help you out moving forward. With the Three of Wands, it says that cooperative or collaborations, cooperative teams and collaborations right now are favorable for you. The Four of Wands just says that business is good. Business is good. And whatever business venture you're taking, if you're taking one, should really, really, really work out well. Especially if it's a cooperative collaboration between you and someone else. It says when upright, the Four of Wands suggests that you are establishing a firm foundation as you manifest the results of your work. See, he was working hard. Everything's going as planned, and it says that it will be on a firm foundation, and you are at a new stage of completion and able to rest and enjoy the fruits of your labor. If your question concerns a relationship or business partnership, it is on firm footing. This card often represents rites of passage such as weddings, birth, bar mitzvahs, graduations, etc. A harvest home is linked to the possibility of purchasing a dwelling or moving to a new distance. So wow. So yeah, the Six of Swords says that you're moving on from troubled waters to calmer waters. When you get there, it's going to be favorable. And then there could be even a deeper connection or even marriage or a marriage type situation evolving from all of this once you move forward. Then you have the Ace of Wands. I kept pulling because I kept just feeling like, oh my gosh, I wanted a finale. You know what I'm saying? And the Ace of Wands, just a second. Just a second, y'all. Bear with me. Bear with your boy. Because I want to read what it says. Okay, the Ace of Wands went upright. The Ace of Wands suggests new beginnings and promises success related to the enterprise, ambition, identity formation, career, and self-realization. Your creative juices are flowing. You may be expanding your career, starting a new job, or initiating a business venture. This time characterizes enthusiasm, inventiveness, ambitious goals, innovative projects. This card is associated with fire, so I'm getting fire in her. Either Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo could be playing a very significant part in this spread because I keep getting fire. I keep reading fire, the element of fire, and those are the fire signs. Now, that does not mean that is going to resonate for everybody. It could be a water sign for somebody. You know what I'm saying? This ain't going to resonate with everybody. I'm just reading the cards how they fall. And for the people who find this reading, I'm just hoping that it's the one for them and that it resonates with them. Because if you're dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo, they could be playing a major part in what's going on right now. Hell, they could be even the one who's coming from the past. Somebody's supposed to show up from the past, y'all. And they fist to say they sorry about something. And wow, this is so real. Oh my God. The cards really, it just baffles me. Let me move on forward. This stuff, have you ever heard the reader say they can't make it up? You cannot make this stuff up. This is how these cards fell out. Okay, so anyway, all of this is saying that you would fist embark on a new beginning with someone, and they could possibly be a fire sign. You have the sun, and I think that's Leo. I'm pretty sure that the sun is Leo, and that's a fire sign. And then the rest of these cards, it's a couple more cards that just say fire when I read them. Y'all know, y'all heard. So anyway, all this is saying that if I was going to do a speed reading on this, it would say, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun together, that you are dealing with a clear mind right now, and your mind is made up on a direction that you're going to go as far as your future is concerned. The only warning in this is just to watch how you talk to people and not to be so arrogant, because right now, even though you don't feel like you're coming across that way, everybody don't think how you think. Everybody don't see things how you see them, and everybody don't hear things how you hear them. So you might say something to some person and it might be an insult, but you say it to the next person and it's not an insult. You know what I'm saying? Just be tactful with how you deal with people and stuff as far as your mouth right now, because it could be cutting. Um, oh, and people will turn against you for stuff that you said. People will hold stuff against you and they will never tell you. Their pride and their ego will come up and it will not allow them to express to you that their feelings was hurt by something you said. And you'll just see a change in the person and you would be scratching your head wondering why. Because you hauled off and said something that you didn't even think was so harsh. You gotta stop right now. That's the only warning in this card. I see that as a warning because I see that as an arrogant attitude and you could be popping off. Slow down. I know where you're going and you feel like the future is going to be positive for you and stuff because you probably intuitively already feel this stuff coming on. You feel the energy right now, I'm sure. But don't let that make you mean. You got to really watch yourself because you can be so busy doing your own thing that you just popping off and saying what you want to say, moving how you want to move, and all this other stuff in disregard of the emotions and the feelings of the people that surround you. And these very people could be instrumental in your moving forward in the first place. You know, you been hurt somebody's feelings that was a star player in your life and that you want to stick around and you done popped off and said something or acted in a way that you didn't mean to act and push them away. And everybody don't tell you when you hurt their feelings. Some people get scarred and they get wounded and they just assume that it was how it came across. You got to watch how you coming across to people right now. And I'm gonna stop back beating y'all up. But that's the only warning in this card. I mean in this spread. Anyways. So anyway, you make up your mind that you're gonna move forward. Then love comes into your life. They say Prince Charming type energy. Right after that comes the past person. So these could be linked in together. This Prince Charming could be from the past that comes into your life. That you think anyway. But you're going to have to forgive them for some stuff because they say right here that you're trying to be in relationships and stuff with people right after that. So you could have to. You may just have to put these two cards together. Let bygones be bygones on something. But when you do, you will move forward. This person could possibly be instrumental in you moving forward to a wonderful, beautiful future. All these three cards right here saying you moving. And whenever you move to wherever you're going, it's going to be great. The Chariot came in last, and the Chariot is just saying that once you get to this place that you're trying to go, you have to keep some things balanced. And for the Chariot to come out, it may make it seems like to me that it could be a temptation for you to get unbalanced. Everything that you've gained and you've achieved through this spread, when you get to where you're going, you're going to have to live a balanced life. Not too much to this, not too much of that. Not too much sugar, not too much salt, not too much Kool-Aid, not too much pop, not too much drugs, not too much alcohol. You're going to have to be balanced in order to keep this thing going because what's going to be going is a wonderful thing. I want to talk so much more to y'all right now, but I think that my battery is running out of storage. I mean, my phone is running out of storage. And this is a long reading. It's been 30 minutes, and I'm so afraid that my phone is just going to shut off, and I'm not going to be able to read text messages or receive pictures or send it. You know how these phones act up. Once your storage is met, ooh-wee, you almost got to reset your phone. But anyway, it's a favorable spread. It's a favorable spread for you, saying that if you are thinking about moving, if you are thinking about relocating or anything like that, it's going to be very favorable for you. Just remember to keep it balanced. I would suggest you meditate, pray, find a local church when you get wherever you're getting. Because I don't think this card fell out for nothing. It's something that you got to pay attention to. When you see yourself losing balance, when you see yourself, you got to keep everything balanced. Don't even go to the gym too much. Whatever you do, do it in moderation. That's what I'm looking for. That's really what I'm trying to say. Whatever you do, do everything in moderation and do it with balance. And you'll keep all this wonderful, beautiful things going on right here. I was tired of pulling after that because I was just clarifying and clarifying. Every card on this bottom spread is a clarifier. I clarified this one with that. I clarified that one with this. I clarified that one with that. I clarified that one with that. I clarified that one with that. And it's telling a story. Somebody is coming in. They're going to be very, 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 very essential in your path moving forward. There's going to have to be some forgiveness in this. And once you get to your desired location, whatever you planning in your mind, Pisces, because a lot of y'all ain't even revealing this to a lot of people. It said it in, what did it say? Secrecy. What did it say? In the page. Page that made up his mind that whatever he's doing, he gonna keep it to his chest. So this, you ain't revealing this to a lot of people. But it's gonna work out for you. It really is. But once it does, once you get to that place, don't let nothing distract you, Pisces. Okay, well, I love you guys. I usually do Pisces at the end because I'm a Pisces and I'm just so, I'm shaking in my boots whenever I do a Pisces reading because I don't want to know nothing that I don't want to know. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me nothing bad. Don't bring me no bad news like on the Oz, the Wizard of Oz. Yeah, the Oz with the black people. Michael Jackson and them. Diana Ross. Don't bring me no bad news. So I usually do Pisces last, but everybody does Pisces last. And I just be like, oh my gosh, man. Why don't they ever do Pisces first? So I got over my fear this month and just went ahead and pulled you guys early. When I say early, I wasn't fearful and just saved it to last because I didn't want to face whatever the cards said, you know. But anyway, the cards is mainly talking about improvement. These cards ain't written in stone. And that's why I focused on the Wheel of Fortune like that at the beginning, because if you choose this sun, then this is the outcome that you'll have. But to choose the sun, I think you have to be balanced here with the Chariot. You can't have this. But I think one thing you're going to have to do is really watch. Think. It may be a lot of Pisces right now just popping off. They just saying whatever crossed their mind, letting people know exactly how they feel and all this other stuff, and they just got to deal with it. Oh, well, you just got to deal with it. That's how I feel. This is how I act and all this stuff. You really need to sit down in the corner and meditate on. I think Pisces just should be quiet right now. With this card, I don't even think Pisces should even say nothing. Pisces just, with all this planning and stuff and this good stuff that you got going on and coming in your future, just go ahead and be quiet. Don't say nothing. Because I just don't want you to rub nobody the wrong way right here. I'm going to get out of here, y'all. I love y'all. And I'll check on y'all next month. See you guys later. To the point.